Before you get into the life, you're probably used to chaos, dysfunction, self-destruction, self-harm, drug abuse. You know, I was just really kind of going deeper and deeper into depression, but I had to keep going. I had to keep working. I had to pay for things. So you kind of become a shell, and you just do. You don't really, take care of yourself. I stayed in a room for the entire day, and men would come to the door, and I would get a text from the male that was trafficking me, the trafficker, and he would let me know that this amount, they'll be there at this time. And it didn't feel awesome at all. Didn't feel good. I think I got worse with drugs and alcohol once I got in there. You would do a lot of drugs and drink a lot to avoid, the reality of it, to numb yourself to it too. And then, on top of this, I have a son out there that I couldn't be there for. His father was like, you know what, I'm taking custody, because I was out of control with drugs and alcohol before we got to this point. Because it was like my last resort of what I had to do to pay for the things that I had to pay for, like rent. I already was geared, to go that route, and I felt something pulling me to a church, because I know that churches help people. I thought it, and of course they did. You know what I mean? God is mysterious.
My childhood was pretty rough, and growing up we had a lot of abandonment issues. Me and my little sister, we didn't have like a good father role, and so later on that became like kind of a daddy issue for me, and like wanting attention from men. So I just started seeking out a way to get attention. And so when I turned 18, and I was actually still in high school, I decided to move to Atlanta and start working in the strip clubs. It just kind of led to a darker path than what God has intended on me to have. I went to a couple of different clubs, and there was like a lot of really sketchy stuff going on, and just made me feel uncomfortable. And I just started seeing that a lot of the girls, there was no way out. For one, because they didn't know how to find another job. After doing that for so long, they're like, who's gonna hire me, after working there? And it's just not safe. I mean, it's not safe to be getting off at 3 a.m. and driving home and all of that, and the men are really weird. And after about 3 years into it, I actually came home from work one night, and I survived a home invasion. I went into my apartment, he attacked me, and he beat me up real bad. He raped me, he robbed me. I'm very, very lucky to be alive.
And then when you go into Wellspring, it's like heaven and hell. It's like, it's peace, and you begin to love yourself in there. That's what Wellspring does. That's what's awesome about Wellspring. It's like, thank you. Thank you for giving a crap about me for once.
So I made the commitment to drive to Atlanta for 10 weeks for ELA to finish the training. And once that was completed, I had a paid internship with Ronstadt.
And it really kind of brings you back to life, slowly. You have to, give up your cell phone, give up going on a pass by yourself, give up drinking, give up all this stuff. But it's so worth it.
Because of that, it opened several doors for me, and now I'm actually an accountant.
I trust this place. With everything. I trust it with everything, because it works.